It's Void over for the team one. All right, so Arcade. Oh, not a second. Arcade. Oh, only a second. Lace on the team. We got us this Pally Toucher with Parasite and Will. Will India? I've got to call Will. I feel like it's a little easier. With Dark, when you're first up versus it's Void. Try to go for some damage. Are you playing that big shield build? No, I don't. Actually, I don't know. Got him some massive ultra. Look at the damage. I don't even know exactly what the Arcade Mage is doing. All of his damage looks invisible. I'm not seeing a big barrage or missiles, but he's just absolutely blasting Weaver out right now. Sigil of Fear into a bit of damage, but it's going to be a big old block to stop a lot of the damage in its tracks. With Darkweaver kind of bouncing right now. He is playing Eldraki, right? Pretty sure most of you guys are Eldraki. Everybody in PvE and PvE. I think I saw a Purple Glaive. I'm not 100% though. Stun? Or maybe something else actually. I think it's something else that's blasting him out for... Or is it something... What is that animation for above? What is that for animation for above? What is that? Hold on a second. What is that? What is this animation? No! It's actually coming from Void. It's some kind of like an arcane thing. Is that the new damage animation from like your familiar maybe? No. That looks like a meteor barrage. It's something else. It literally looks like shooting stars for some reason. I can't tell, dude. Start onto Void. Does Darkweaver have no damage? Does end up freezing himself. That is super unfortunate. Goes in for a trinket. Looking to end this right now. Void just continues to get hit after hit. What is this random comet that flies in from the sky with Parasite? Gonna be up next. I didn't even realize I had my sound muted there for a second. Big damage on the Weaver. Does go for the full stun. Big Blade Dan should be able to take it fairly quickly. Just needs one more global, but they muted you with a first aid. The chicken little the chicken little heal. Does go for the Sigil of Fear. The immunity does give you immunity from damage, but not from crowd control. So that immediate Sigil of Fear is kind of nice. Speed instantly. Just trying to see if he can walk up, say hello to Parasite. But Parasite being a Demon Hunter, he knows he has to have a go immediately. He can't just wait for those cooldowns to come down. He needs to immediately have a go. And Speed is just going to have to either go for a hit and run strat, trying to see if he can back up out of there. What are these random meteors that are falling from the sky? Speed with advantage, barely in health, does go for the step, just trying to see if he can avoid Parasite. As the guy's thrashing and lashing out in every direction, just trying to see if he can clean things down as best as possible, man. It is going to be Parasite going down for food, Speed, bandaging up behind the pillar. Bit of a reset between the two. For Parasite, not that bad. For Speed, great recovery. That's exactly what I needed. Quick Shadow Step Sap. Garrote as he goes in for a bit of a backflip while the Demon Hunter midair while he does a backflip. He is immune to stuns though. So that is something that Speed is going to have to play around with. Big Bleeds of a Parasite. Try to see if you can rip the souls out of Speed. Does get some eye beam. Big Cleans are available. Cloaker Shadows for Speed. Try to see if you can stop some of the chaos damage. But Speed should be, Parasite should be able to get a lot of physical damage in either way. Does go for a Quick Prism. Looking to charge at Speed. Does have a Death Mark on. A Big Blade Dance does get him super low. With a blur down. Speed at no health whatsoever. Blind onto Parasite. Just looking to peel. Is he... Oh, the dot and rod from Demon Hunter apparently was enough though. Left him bleeding out on the arena floor. That is unfortunate. We're going to be up next. Instantly getting stunned up. Trying to go for a stun of his own onto Parasite. Big killing spree after. Metamorphosis to immune that killing spree damage for a second into a big damage immunity as Werg got himself ambushes back to back. Parasite having to go for hit and runs here as best as possible, but instead of running, he's just rotating defensive. Defensively, meta. Defensively, nether. And I think those ambushes almost get him down, but not quite. Oh, your health. Sigil of Fear, look at the CC chase he's got into a big hunt into Word right after. Trying to continue to summon up even more souls. He needs to pick him up immediately. Does go for Leech. Oh, the killing spree barely gets him, but does get him. That was amazing. That was so close between the two. So close. With not Layson, Will gonna be instantly just able to just... What is that judgment behind the wall, by the way? Was that Toll proc? Also, where's your block? Hoodrich gonna be up next as Survival. Oh, this guy was... Hold on. Are we gonna see a Survival big one-shot? I want to see a big flank and strike one-shot. Apparently, that is getting nerfed, but it's not nerfed yet. Not nerfed yet. It could still make it happen. Could still definitely make it happen. I want to see this thing. Does get himself a scatter with a freezing trap or charge trap to follow. Pally trying to see if he can bail out of this as best as possible. Frost Mage OP. Are they really? I don't mean we did see a Frost Mage yesterday on EU. They did do pretty good. But Oh, they did end up doing some things soon. I guess they did nerf him recently, didn't they? Because you can no longer get random crossfire procs. That is gonna hurt him a little for PvP. It still got good damage. I mean, Tama did really well yesterday on EU, but not getting those random procs, that is gonna hurt a little. Look at the size of that massive looted shower man. I thought it was supposed to be moving with the target, but apparently it just stays back there. That's a forge. Hoodrich does get himself line of sight and plenty of range versus Will, looking to potentially force a bubble. I think I might just be able to. Will it no health whatsoever? Needs something lay on hands to get himself topped off. Does have Hoodrich exactly the way he wants him. This could be a stun opportunity, but with a big wake of ashes. Freezing trap to reverse him. Hood does go for a little bit of self-heal. Dawnlight is not going to let that heal really get any value. Have himself plenty of range damage. Look at the kiting potential from the Survival Hunter. And the Lunar does end up moving slowly, though. Very slowly. Look at that. Oh, that is not great for PvP. I feel like they should probably increase the speed for that in PvP situations. That seems a little way too slow. Camo out for Hood, trying to see if he can get himself a proper reset here. As Will got himself random procs of wings. At least should be able to stabilize here with just raw healing. Dampening rolling in the 30 percentile as we hit in that 6-minute mark with Will picking up the eye. Hoping to find the hunter or okay, he got it that time. Yeah, I hate the way the eyes work. They're not responsive sometimes. Sometimes when you want to grab one, it doesn't let you. Wake of Ashes did not connect by the looks of it. It did get him out in the open. Binding shot is trying to see if he can rush out, Trinket immediately. Hood looking for a big charge, trying to see if he can make big damage happen. I think that was a massive flanking strike just now, or at least an attempt at a massive flanking strike. I don't know if he got the crit that he needed, but he's getting quite a bit of damage onto Will, enough to force a bubble out of him. Does not have much defenses right now. Might just be done for the counter. Will just has enough here in order to bubble up and then continue the pressure into a blind onto Morales immediately, as he's looking to get himself in a better situation. Does have a Spell Warden. Maybe he can wait out until Lay on Hands is back up and available, but Spell Warden is essentially all he's really got to work with right now. Morales does hit him with a stun reversal back, did Blessing is Sancted with immunity right after. For Morales, he's actually in a good spot. He is going to go for immunity of his own. It's a bit of a standstill. Actually, nothing's going to happen to the Paladins. Best you can do is literally walk at him and maybe try to see if you can land a rebuke right in his face. That's about the best you can do, as you're immune to damage from one another. Blessing is Sancted early for Morales before a stun is available. That is unfortunate. Does get himself shield evidence up and running. That is going to be Will melting, but he's got quite a bit of damage to Morales. Has a bubble in case he needs to. May just need to use a bubble. Super low in health. Looking for recovery. Isn't going to be enough though. Trying to see if he can himself afloat here. Does go for the hammer build. So one is a hammer, one is a hammer build, and the other is a Herald of the Sun, with Will going for more of the healing over time. For Morales, his health-wise is not that great. Bubble down. Will is just able to survive with Herald alone with that healing over time effectiveness. Wake of Ashes is up, gets the data to Morales. Unless he can get himself a stun lockdown, is the hands available? I don't know if it was. It's just over. Taking it out, dude. Taking it out. You guys did say that Paladins are apparently a little undertuned, but in a 1v1 setting, that Herald is really good. Can we get Light and Kineric? Let me know if you guys still have 5 men on each group. We'll just go again really quickly.